There's something hiding behind this photo on this Instagram story. Now, you may not be able to see it, but if you're using it, it's helping you market your business more effectively. So you have to stay tuned to this week's episode for the big reveal. Welcome to another episode of 2-Minute Tip Tuesday, where we share marketing tips specifically to help real estate agents and mortgage lenders grow their business. And on today's episode, we are talking about using hashtags in your Instagram stories to reach a more relevant audience. If you're unfamiliar with hashtags and how they work, social media platforms use hashtags to categorize content. People then search social media platforms using hashtags to find content that they're interested in. And this is how you get your content in front of a more relevant audience. But how do you add hashtags to your Instagram stories without the hashtags crowding out your content? Well, that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So let's put 2 minutes on the clock and let's hashtag our Instagram stories. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to post a new home listing to your Instagram stories while hiding the hashtags behind the photo on your Instagram stories. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is open your Instagram app. And down at the bottom, you're going to want to click the plus sign, and then down at the bottom you're going to want to click story. Now you're going to want to add images to your Instagram story. I'm always a big fan of the 3-image layout, and now I'll just add images that I want to include on my post, and these are going to be images of the property, give people an idea of what the listing looks like. So now we have our Instagram story, the image that we want, the way that we want it to look. So I'll just click the check mark. Now, very important, up at the top under these 3 dots, you're going to want to click on those 3 dots and click save. And what that will do is that it'll save this image to the photo album on your phone. So now we want to add hashtags to this Instagram story. So if you've watched my 2-Minute Tip Tuesdays in the past, you know that I'm a big fan of saving the most popular and relevant hashtags that I use in my Instagram posts I save those on the Notes app on my phone. So I'm just going to go to that. I'm going to copy all the hashtags that I want to include, and I'm going to click paste. Now I have the hashtags added. And just for good measure, to make sure that we get it in front of the most relevant audience as possible, we're going to click on this sticker tab up at the top and add a location. And I'm going to click on Albuquerque, New Mexico. And now we have our hashtags and our location added. And this will help us make sure that we get our content in front of the most relevant audience possible. Looks pretty messy, so we're going to add an image over all this to cover all this up. So the way that we do that is click on the sticker tab up at the top again, and you scroll down until you see this little icon. It's usually in a circle, and you'll just click on that circle, and we're gonna add the image that we saved to our phone earlier. And once we have it positioned right, now we have everything covered up. Now let's add a link to this Instagram story so people who are interested in learning more about this property can go to a landing page to learn more. So we'll click on the sticker tab again, click cancel, and we'll click on link. Now I have saved the URL that I want to direct people to, so I'm just going to click on copy, and I'm going to go here, paste it, and now we're going to want to customize the text on that link. So I've created some text already, and I'll just copy that, paste it. We're going to add in some heart eyes, and there we go. Now we have our new home listing with hashtags and location hidden underneath the image, so we make sure that we're hitting as relevant audience as possible. And then we even included a link for people to click on to learn more about this property if they're interested in it. And now all you have to do is click your stories, and it'll post to your Instagram stories as well as your Facebook account if you have your Facebook account connected to your Instagram account. Now, there is nothing spammy about this tactic as long as you're using hashtags that are relevant to your content. And the more popular and relevant hashtags you use, the more relevant audience that you're going to reach. If you have any questions about this tip or any other tip, please leave those in the comments below and I will make sure to respond to each and every one of them. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this week's episode. I look forward to seeing you all again, same time next week, Tuesday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here for another 2-Minute Tip Tuesday. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to 2-Minute Tip Tuesday. Make sure you subscribe to the Homes for Heroes For Real YouTube channel for more great content to help you grow your real estate or mortgage lending business.